Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if this is going to be the intro or the ending of a longer video, but I wanted to start wrapping Laurie's stuff for Christmas so I can ship it over to her, because sometimes it takes a really long time and other times it takes a week, sometimes less, to get out there. But around Christmas I like to play it safe, so I wanted to get a lot of this stuff wrapped. There's still a few things I wanted to get. The post office did shrink the flat rate boxes, so I'm hoping everything fits in there. I am hoping everything fits in there, but I wanted to show you this stuff. So this will either be a video on its own or go into the larger what I bought people for Christmas. So we'll find out when we get there. But otherwise, let's begin. I'm just gonna pick this stuff up randomly because I have a ton of it. Well, what I feel like is a ton. It's just sprawled out in front of me. So, first thing, I got her these Aloe infused comfy socks, the thicker comfy socks, because she mentioned in her what she got for her birthday video that she liked socks. So I was like, okay. And I have bought her little like Shrek slippers before. I don't think I did a video or showed that. If I'm wrong and you've seen those socks, let me know. Those slipper sock things. But I thought these were cute. I thought these fit her vibe. And they're very soft. I had a pair of these a while ago and they were really nice. And they're Aloe infused, so little moisturization, right? That's what they're supposed to do. I don't know. Either way, they're comfy. Next, we'll go with this. I saw these at Target in the Bullseye's Playground, is that what it's called? The dollar section of Target. And I don't know, it wasn't $1. I do have to scratch that out though. But I thought it was cute. It's an ornament, okay? But it's also, if I can get the top off of it, it's also a candle. I thought this is the cutest thing ever. And it like looks really nice. It says Merry Christmas. Sorry about the glare on it. It says Merry Christmas all over the top of it. I just thought it was like elegant and pretty, but it's also another thing. I don't expect her to use it as an ornament. Oh, but you know what? When you melt the candle out of it, you definitely could. I didn't even think about that. I did have to cut my nails off. They broke, so I'm sorry we got nub tips. More like scratches. There we go. I thought it was cute. I couldn't not. Another thing I got from Target for her was some Christmassy themed face masks. I did get a third one, but I'm giving that one to Harley. The two of them, I got a couple similar things because they both kind of they both kind of like similar things, but then I also see something and I'm like, oh, like unique gifts, and I'm like, oh, that would be nice for my good friends, so let's do one for each or so. So anyway, the both of them are getting some things that are the same and some things that aren't. But thought Laurie could have the Santa Claus and the reindeer. I can't wait to see her expression or hear about it when she sees the creepy faces and what the masks actually look like. Because like, oh, they're so cute, but then you look at it and you're like, oh. I don't know. Why are face masks so creepy? Like, we love the idea of them, but they're creepy. And then next I got her some nails, of course. She opens it on Christmas usually, so it's like she gets these things towards the end of the month and they don't always make sense to put on, but maybe she can save it, use it for next year, or maybe she'll just put them on. I don't know. But they're candy cane themed. Thought they were cute. Yeah. And where do I want to go next? I got her a Woobles. The Felix the Fox Woobles. Because she said she never heard of Woobles. The Woobles. But she started crocheting. So, did I skip the L? I don't know. Either way, she had taken up crocheting, and I brought these up, and she said she didn't know what they were. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll get her a Woobles. And I got Felix on sale. These things can be kind of expensive. I think it was for the Prime Day sale they had going on. But, yeah. I hope she likes Felix the Fox. I hope she likes him. I feel like the lighting is weird and I'm sorry about that. The sun was out and I was finishing my hair and I was like, oh, it'd be a great day to film this so I can start wrapping these things. And then as soon as I was done and I came up here, it was gray again. So it's kind of messed with my lighting. But it's a little more subdued, so I hope if you're trying to sleep with this, that it's not bam in your face, you know. That's the only upside, I would say. And then I went with my grandma to Hallmark. And they had some of these fancy soaps. I used to make soaps like this, like from scratch, with my mom and my sister. We don't do that business anymore. Other things in life got busy. But I saw this one, and it smells really good. It's called Space Cowboy, as you can see, probably. And it says the scent notes are vetiver, lemon, rosemary, and sandalwood. It's just so nice. I'm horrible at explaining the smells. I didn't expect it to make sticky noises, so. I feel like the bar shrunk a little bit. It does that with the weather, I'm pretty sure, from what I remember. And when the moisture, I think it just continues to evaporate. I think the moisture continues to evaporate out of it. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But look at the top. I thought that was pretty. Again, the lighting kind of makes, there we go. It's like iridescent, glittery top. But it just smells nice. I hope she likes the smell of it. Fun little soap. I've been keeping it in the Hallmark bag because I've got like snack stuff in here too. I've got it in a bag, so the smell doesn't get onto other stuff, because it was getting on to like Felix. He smelled like the soap for a while. He doesn't anymore, but he did. So I'm just wrapping it in there to keep the scent kind of contained. Where do I want to go next? Well, the only things I have candy-wise right now for her are the Airheads Extremes, and then these two are for her kids. But I realized the other day that this one's peanut butter and this one's chocolate, like the regular chocolate ones. And now I'm like, I have to go back and buy one of each of these because I feel like if I don't, and I remember this from childhood, if one gets something different than the other one, there may be an argument. I don't know. So I was like, crap. Why did I do this? I didn't even look. I just saw the different colors and I was like, okay. But yeah, we'll see. I do need to get her a couple other treat things because usually I get her a good handful of sweet things. The other, did I even pull one out? No. The other thing I got, like food candy wise, is a variety bag of these. They're supposed to be like, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it right. They're blind bags of Oreo cookies. And they have, I think, how many different? 5 different designs on them. I just saw the red and green cream filling and I was like, oh, what are these things they're doing for Christmas? And then when I got home and I opened it, I was like, okay, that explains why it was in a bag, because it comes in a bag and not the normal tray. So it's a bunch of random ones and you open them and you get a different cookie in each of them. It's like, find all 5, but you don't keep them, you eat them. So it's like, why would I find all 5? That's just my thought process anyway. But I'm going to throw enough in there for her and her family, and it's just a variety, and then whatever I have left over is going in my family's stockings. But they're double stuffed, I'm pretty sure, because there's the 2 layers of the filling. These were from Target too, if anyone was curious and wanted to do something like that in a stocking for someone. And then I painted her kids new ornaments. I may throw a picture of them in here. I may forget. And then I was working on one for her, but I don't like it. So I might wait until Black Friday and go back and get an ornament specifically for her and paint it. Or I do have some other ones here that I may be able to do something with. I had a plan for the one, but the paint won't stick. It won't stick. I got these. I was originally going to send her one of them. I don't know if I'm going to send her both, because I was going to use one of these for my family's white elephant. We buy new things for the white elephant and swap them around. But I found that I have a game from last year's white elephant and I didn't even open it, and I'm not gonna play it, I don't think. So I might just throw that back in, and that's why I'm questioning this. These are Flatties, which is an interesting name. Flatties. They're candles that are flat and they stand upright. There's a base that comes in here and you just connect it and it stands. I saw these on Good Morning America with their deal days or whatever. They are handcrafted decorative candle, drip resistant, scentless, smokeless, self-extinguishing, steel base included. That's what it says on the back. 200 designs available. These were the Christmassy ones they were offering with the Good Morning America deals. I think this was the one I was like definitely planning on sending her, but then I got this one too with it and I was like, it's cute. It's either the white elephant gift or she can have both. But this one's definitely hers. It's cute. And I think, yeah, I got them for a sale. I can't remember what the sale was on them, but it made them quite reasonable. And that's why I bought 2. They're not very expensive, if you're curious. I just remember, I don't know. They were either $7.99 or I got them for $7.99 each. It was something like that, but I don't know if they were like 50% off. What is happening here? I don't remember if they were 50% off or, you know, if I paid $7.99 or if I got them for $7.99 each. It was something like that, something along those lines. And then these last 2 things are the special things that I'm sticking in there. A lady at a craft show that I went to, I was at Lindsay's. I was with Lindsay at her booth, but she let me sell some of my stuff there. And then my mom was at a different booth. And this lady was kind of by them. So I went over there and she had these beautiful works of art. I'm going to tell you about them. I don't care if you don't want to hear it. But she would take like picture frames or framed mirrors, and the ones that blew me away the most were the alcohol bottles that they were empty, but she would take them and break them and then make it look like they like crashed onto the mirror. And I think it was with resin, because this is resin in here. She would make it look like it splashed. I don't think she always colored the resin to make it look like whatever was in the bottle, but I think that was one of the things my mom said too. She was like, well, we all know that was like an amber liquid, and she's like, I kind of wish that was in there. I didn't even think the heat was going to kick on, sorry. But she was like, I kind of wish that it was that color, because then it would have made sense. But they were beautiful, and they were rightfully expensive, because I'm sure that took a lot of work to get it to break nicely, and then she attached them to the, oh my gosh, I don't know if I took pictures. If I have a picture in my phone, which I doubt that I do, but maybe I could find her Facebook page or so and share a picture of it. It was beautiful. Because I couldn't afford to buy something like that, and I definitely couldn't ship it to a friend, she had these little trinket, where are they? They're not jars, trinket trays, ring holders, trinket holders, that's what it is. I got there. But she just encased some flowers in the bottom, and Laurie's favorite color is blue, so I got her the blue ones, and I dug through these things. She had tons of them. I dug through them to find the nicest looking little flowers in there. And this is one of those things Harley's getting as well. It's just so, I thought it was so pretty, and I wanted to support that lady, but I couldn't pay the bigger price. So I was like, I can do this, and this will fit in a box, and I can ship this to my friend. So just this little tray container. Maybe she can keep it by her filming stuff in case she's got tiny things she needs to put in something. But I just thought it was pretty. It was pretty. Alright, gonna wrap that back up. And then this last thing is the big thing. The big thing. The big thing that's a little thing. I got it from Charmelry. That rolls right off the tongue. Charmelry. And I saw these on Facebook. It was another one of those scrolling through Facebook, and sometimes you can trust those things and sometimes you can't, but I saw it and I was like, okay, that looks really nice, and I would like to get those for my friends. I almost got myself one, but I don't have a ton of money for Christmas stuff to begin with, and so I was like, I could get myself one. But then I was like, probably shouldn't do that, because these were on a deal too, and I'm sure, well, this is probably going to go up after Black Friday, but they were like buy one get one half off, or it was, again, I'm horrible with remembering these deals and these things. I think I only spent $50 something on these, where individually there's 7, so it wasn't buy one get one, it was probably buy 2 for 50, whatever it was. But oh, it spun around. It's in here backwards, like they put it in here backwards, but I just keep turning it. It is her name. There we go. It's her name in this pattern, and it's all spelled out like so. So I'm trying to get it where it's not reflecting something weird so you can clearly see it, but isn't that pretty? Harley's, I like hers because there were a lot of the designs that tried to incorporate a heart in the center of it or so. Harley's has that. Laurie's did not, out of the options they had, because Lauren is a standard name, so they had different examples prepared. Where with Harley, I guess her name is not standard, which I kind of see, but my name wasn't even on there. So I was confused about that. But they had this one, and I liked that it was not mirrored on both sides of it. It was different throughout it. So I really hope she likes that. Because it's like subtle. It's like a subtle thing. It's a subtle thing. But yeah, so it's like that. I just think that's really pretty. And it does take a little bit. I can't remember when I placed this order. Mine came fast, but with it getting closer to Christmas, I do not think it will come as fast as this one showed up for me. They do have somebody email you, unless it's not a, like, it could be an AI robot, whatever, messaging you. I don't know if it's a real person or not. But they have somebody check in with you with every step. So they're like, okay, you have to like approve the spelling again and pick the design for sure if somebody, like if they have to make one up. So that's what I had to do for Harley's. And then once you approve it, they get that, they tell you it's confirmed, and then they email you when it's going into production, like when they're cutting it out and everything. And then when it's finished, and then when it's ready to ship, and then I think they did tell me when it finally shipped, but it was like 3 to 5 business days after I got that email. So yeah, if I remember, I'll try to link anything that I got if anybody's curious or wants to do something similar. But yes, so that is everything that I have for Laurie right now. I do plan on getting her a Bath & Body Works soap, at least one of them, but I'm hoping, I am going on Black Friday, so I don't know what kind of deals they're going to have yet, but I'm hoping to get a bunch more hand soaps for my house, because the ones that we've been using for the past 2 years, I think, I bought a whole bunch of them 2 years ago on Black Friday, so I'm gonna restock our house with those. And I'm trying to think if there's literally anything else that I'm maybe forgetting, but I don't think so. Oh, of course, now the heat goes off, huh? I always stick a Christmas card in there, and yeah, more candy is candy snack things for her. And that's it. I think that's it. Because if I do much else, it's not going to fit. And then I usually get small things for her kids along with, like, I think the last year was just an ornament and then some candy. Or no, did I do the little toy as well? I can't remember. I probably did put in a little toy for each of them, and then the ornament each, and then little candies in a box. Like I separate them so they have that to open. And after that, that's everything for Laurie. So thank you so much for watching. If this is its own thing, which it might be because I can see how long it is. And I will see you next time. I hope you're having an okay December. At least okay. At most, great. But at least okay. And thanks so much for being here. I hope you're enjoying any of the videos I've put up so far. And I will see you soon. Okay.